Hi folks, well it's Saturday the 13th of September today and going for a quick greenhouse update. I've got Matt here as my cameraman today, the camera's on the tripod right now, but I'm going to blast through a quick greenhouse update, quick harvest, show you what's been going on, give you a quick talk on what I've done this week because I want to get on with the ebb and flow bed. So it's going to be a short one. I say that, it'll probably end up being 10 minutes, but try and make it a short one. Here goes.
These peas, I've been trying to save them, but well, I thought we were winning, but obviously they need another spray to keep that under control because it's still here and still getting away from them. This side is getting some, yeah, it's all over this side now as well. And this little pea up here, even that one's succumbing to it. I've got all the leafy crops out of my rail now. I found out why none of those were growing, and it was powdery mildew. And it wasn't on the leaves, it was all on the roots, and I'll show you that clip now, but I recorded a clip earlier this week. Look at this. Can you see that? Powdery mildew on the roots of the plant. That's why all these are looking so awful. That must have come from the peas and got somehow onto the roots of them. And yeah, they're not looking good. I didn't know you could get powdery mildew on your roots. So I've pulled up all the lettuce out of the lower rail, which was clearly suffering, and I mean, check this out. This is, I'm pretty sure there was none on the leaves, but look at the roots, and I think that is some powdery mildew on there. But if we give this a shake out here, you can see that's all just very, very powdery. So I think that's powdery mildew growing on the roots, which is why the lettuce all died off very quickly. I don't know how I'm going to make sure that's eradicated from that rail. I guess it's time for some hydrogen peroxide. Yuck! And it's not just that one that I pulled out either. That one, a little bit on there. That one's got quite a lot. That one's got some. And every single one of these lettuces that were suffering, they've all got powdery mildew on their roots. Which I did have a quick Google, and obviously plants don't normally get it on their roots because their roots aren't normally where the mildew could get to. But being in the pots, obviously spores have got into the water supply, haven't grown on the leaves but have found the roots to be an excellent place to grow. Oh, these strawberries, because they weren't looking healthy, I pulled the pots out to have a look, and the roots looked really manky and horrible. Just on these three at this end, I actually checked all of them and the rest of them looked fine, but these three, the roots looked quite manky on. So I pulled them out, held them up against the fence and washed the roots clean with a hose pipe, and got all the black horrible stuff out so the roots look nice and clean again, and dropped them back in. The rest of the rail seems alright. I had every other strawberry out of there and just had a little look, and none of the rest of them were manky. The peppers I kind of very carefully had a quick look, and they all look fine as well, so hopefully those three strawberries at this end will recover. I have come to realise that this strawberry, with all of its flowers, which I was expecting great things of, has not actually ever produced a single strawberry for me. And I think the same is the case with this one here, and you'll notice that this one's got pink flowers, and so is its friend, and so is that one over there, and the packet of seeds they came from a few years ago now, they had pink flowers on the picture, and I think these ones with white flowers that aren't actually producing any fruit, I think they must be the child plants from the originals. So I guess I'm going to pull those two out, which is a shame. I was expecting great things of that. So here's all my leafy greens coming along nicely. They've been in the rooting chamber for a week now, and my assistant Matt will now demonstrate the roots for you. Can't really see much there. Get in there. Oh yeah, look at those. So they're all coming along very nicely. I'm going to throw the air stone in there for an hour or so just to mix the liquid up, but I'm going to leave them in there for another week and we'll get some more roots down. Most of those are rooted, apart from the really little tiny ones. These three guys haven't actually rooted yet, but the rest of them are looking fantastic there. Well, we've been 4 weeks in the tubes now, 4 weeks since we just poured in clay pebbles around it, and those roots are looking really rather fine, I think. That strawberry's looking quite happy, and it's flowering away there. The cucumber's been struck with powdery mildew, so I went on a huge hack mission on that. Took off every leaf that showed any signs of it, and well, the cucumbers still seem to be developing. I tried to get a shot of that. I'll record some more of that later in the week once we've harvested. I can see 3 massive cucumbers that need to come off now. Tomatoes are coming faster than we can eat them. I'm eating about, well, lots for me, but yeah, they're ripening nicely, they're coming on beautifully, and they're all still growing and developing nicely. Peppers are looking fantastic. These are looking great. So we've got 3 massive peppers. They're probably about ready for harvesting, but I think they're supposed to go red. We've got 7 or 8 sitting on that pepper there, and some more on the way. Whether they'll actually get to develop before the plants die off, I'm not sure. Oh, and I found these guys. These have been hiding from me. Look at these. They've been hiding away there, safe from, well, safe from me basically. Broccoli is, we need to eat some broccoli. We've been needing to eat broccoli for a couple of weeks now, but yeah, we can harvest all the top heads off them and quite a lot more, and we'll get some more off that. Right, cucumber number 1 then. We'll start up at the top here. This looks like a good one. Over 34.5 centimetres on that one, and we're weighing in at 620 grams. Another nice one. Feels heavier than the last one, but it's not as long. 29 centimetres and 580 grams. Another 3 for this week. We've got a glut of cucumbers in our kitchen at the moment. Children thankfully eat them like they're packets of crisps. But about 30 centimetres on that one, and 520 grams. I'm going to take these 3 biggest peppers off because I reckon these are ready. I don't know how well we'll tell, but they certainly look nice. I'll tell you how they tasted later in the week after we've cooked them up. They don't weigh much, but then they are mostly hollow. Some of the weight off this part at least. Another nice looking one. They look excellent. Growth is noticeably slowed down in the last couple of weeks in here. I mean, I don't think it helped. Obviously, all the leafy greens died off. That's not been too encouraging, but just things don't seem to be getting much bigger now. We're just ripening off, and I mean, we are the middle of September, which is more and more tomatoes. I mean, down here, this is just so dense with tomatoes. This is basically solid tomatoes down here, and it's just, it really is just a solid wall of tomatoes. One for me and one for the cameraman. There you go, Matt, try that. Alright, so I'm going to weigh these including the plastic trays. 2,800 grams, 2.8 kilos out of the greenhouse, and that plastic tray probably weighs 200 grams, something like that. So about 2.6 kilos of cucumbers, peppers, tomatoes, oh, and some strawberries that I already ate. And our potato harvest for this week, we're looking at 1.9 kilos just about, but again 100 grams for that, so 1.8 kilos. I'm pleased with that. That's an excellent looking. Look at that. Hey, there we go. That's pretty good, isn't it? Right, that's it for this week. Now we can get on and build things, Matt. Matt looks happy. Matt's obviously not speaking on camera. Matt says, yay, inside. Woo! There we go. Cool. Right, hope you enjoyed it. See you in a few minutes when you click on the next video. Cheers, folks. Bye.